Yo, what it do, guys? It is your boy, Mooky here, and I'm back with you with another new part of What If Izuku Had a Legion. This is part 5, and as I said in the last part, if this part can get up to at least that of, 500 views into that of 50 likes, I will make this a mainstay series instead in my playlist after all. So yeah, any rate, with that of a short recap, Izuku and Akira are training their butts off as that of nerve officers, with Izuku preparing for the entrance exam at UA, as he plans on giving it his all in both the written portion and that of the practical portion as well, where he soon meets with Mina, and how the two get along with each other once again as friends, with then Izuku giving it his all for the practical portion of the exam with his Legion saber, even saving a girl by the name of Ochako Uraka and defeating the zero-pointer, showing off his skills and training that he's learned for years, with then getting back and noticing his sister and dad are out. So, that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? 6 p.m. currently at the Tatooine Mall. Akira is currently waiting at the entrance of the Outdoors Mall, as she has that of a, casual dress, as the dress is green, and she having that of a blue jacket, with her wearing, just like her twin brother, her trademark red sneakers as always, with then soon she continues tapping her finger over her shoulder with her arms crossed and saying, I know the exam was going to take a while, but I didn't think it would take that damn long. Or is he just really trying to be fashionably late? If he's still that arrogant little brat, then with soon saying, the hell you say about me? With then Akira looking on the side of her, as she soon noticed that Bakugo has, looks a little bit, dressed up actually, as he has that of a black blazer under that of an orange t-shirt, as the collar is popped up a little bit. Not only that, also having that of black khaki pants, with also wearing a little bit of casual dress shoes as well, with soon Bakugo grumbling at least a little bit, with soon Akira can up and say, wow, you clean up well, saying, the hell is that supposed to mean? Oh, nothing, just take the damn compliment. So, what are we going to do? Saying, what are we going to do? I mean, I did say I would go on a date with you, but I thought that you would already have some plans for us since you're a guy. With soon Bakugo saying, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Saying, you're the one who asked me out if I basically stopped trying to mess with damn Deku. Saying, right, of course. If you like, there's a couple of stores I want to check out, and I hope you don't mind. They're quite something. With soon Bakugo saying, then she's saying, huh? Do you have somewhere you want to go as well, Ka-chan? With then Bakugo getting annoyed at this, saying, lead the damn way. With soon she's smiling, saying, great, now come on. As she grabs him by his arm, with Bakugo wanting to jerk it back, but decides not to, actually. With soon, Akira heads to that of a, bookstore, actually. And she looks around, and she sees that of a combat book, actually, that you would learn in that of the military, basic combat drills of CQC. And also getting that of a, hero listing, book as well, about the new pros that have come out since the beginning of the new year, after all. And that one's for Izuku. Bakugo noticed this, and part of him feeling somewhat, well, annoyed in some way. As for the other store, it actually ended up being something that Bakugo rather not get involved at, as being a clothing store, which soon, well, Akira trying out at least a couple of clothing, but you would think that they would be girly dresses or skirts and tops like that. However, they're actually more casual blue jeans with tears and rips in them, with a couple of tank tops as well, with having that of being a lot more flexible around the arms, and also that of fingerless gloves as well, and all being black and green with a touch of red into some of them too. As most of the clothes were for her, however, she did get some pair of guys' clothes. As, for example, she got that of a shirt with that of a giant ass X on it, and giving it to Bakugo. As for another shirt, it's basically a green shirt which says shirt in kanji, actually. As we can all guess on why that shirt, who that shirt's for, after all. And not only that, they soon see that of a street performance outside of the mall, as they had permission to use their quirks for the performance, as being a bunch of fire and lightning quirk users with telekinetic quirks, manipulating both the fire, lightning, and to create that of shapes, and also engage the performers into them, as many of them dance inside without them getting electrocuted or burned, with the performance soon ending, as Akira enjoyed it, with, surprisingly, even Bakugo thought that it was kind of interesting. However, he did think it was annoying that people like them that have powerful ass quirks like that, and they wasted on basically street performancing instead of becoming a hero. Hearing this comment, Akira kind of got annoyed at Bakugo saying this, but just to let it go because she's enjoying too much of herself right about now, with also realizing that Bakugo, or rather Katsuki, hasn't been completely and utterly explosive or aggressive and angry as he used to. He still has that typical, I will murder you kind of scowl as always, but it's a lot lesser than it used to be. With the two of them having that of a parfait, with Bakugo being the one who bought it, with then saying, "Here, I know you like sweets after all." Saying, "Oh, thanks. Well, not too much into sweets as I used to be, but I still love parfaits, to be honest." With soon, Akira bites down on it, and basically, satisfies in pleasure about the taste and sweetness of it. With Bakugo somewhat, takes a bite as well. Not really much into sweets, but accepts it. With then she's saying, I'm actually surprised. With then Baku saying, "What? Surprised about what?" As she couldn't help but say, "About you, to be honest. I expected you to basically be controlling, complaining, and always basically yelling about how our date should go and everything. But instead, you've been a lot more open and a lot more quiet and allow me to do what I like. So, I have to say, thanks, Kachan. I really appreciate that." With then soon Bakugo hearing the nickname that, her and Deku always calls him. However, when Bakugo hears it from Akira, part of him couldn't help but blush, saying, "Whatever. At least we got this date over with. Saying, except that you've always wanted to date me, though. Saying, that was when I was stupid. I didn't really care about this date. I just wanted to honor your wishes, that's all. And that's it. And I honored it. Now we can leave. But saying, there you go. Completely dodging the question as always. You always argue behind an excuse and everything like that. You know, you'll never really change and become a great hero if you keep acting like that, you know? With then hearing that, Bakugo saying, the hell did you say? What do you mean I won't be a great hero? I promise I said I was going to be the #1 hero. And that's exactly what I'm going to reach. No one, I swear it. I'm going to be the greatest hero that ever was. Even greater than All Might. With saying, yeah, you've said it before in the beginning of the year, beginning of our 3rd year. I remember that you're going to be richer and greater. But then saying, that's not the reason why. With soon, she's saying, what? But you just said, I just said that. I'm changing it, damn it. I've always wanted to be #1. Always going to be one who wins, no matter what. That's what it means to be #1. What it truly means to be a hero. The heroes always win. That's just how it's always been. Just like how All Might always wins as well. With then hearing this, Akira can up and say, I get it. I absolutely get it now. After all these years, I'm so stupid. With soon, Bakugo saying, what? Saying, the reason why you're always striving to become something greater. Why you always see those with potential basically look down. And why you always criticize me for not becoming a hero instead becoming a police officer like my dad. It's because you see me as somebody who could reach the top just like you. Somebody who wins all the time, who strives to be at the top. That's why you're always annoyed at the fact that I didn't join UA, or at least applied for the hero course at that. With then soon, Bakugo completely stunned and shocked, saying, but Katsuki, there's more than just being a hero. I even saw you when you saw that street performance. You admire their quirks and see how good they are, mastering them on the level that they did. But that's the thing. But you also seem disgusted and hated the fact that with quirks like they have, they could become great heroes. And yet, they didn't. I can't speak for them because I don't know about their past and why. But I can speak for myself. There's people... I don't want to become a hero for the validation of basically proving that I'm the best or the strongest, or prove that I'm better than people, or even want to win. I want to become a cop. It's because I respect my dad, and I care more about wanting to help people my own way. And after everything that I've gone through to reach that goal, I don't plan on stopping anytime soon or changing anytime soon as well. So that's just how it's going to be. With then soon, Akira standing up saying, but I did realize something. I do miss these moments that we have, Katsuki. With then Bakugo widening saying, what? I miss the moments that we used to hang out together, spend time together, always just being ourselves. That's all I cared about. But I won't lie, everything changed after all. Everything's have changed. More like you changed though. With then saying, the hell are you talking about? You changed when you started bullying my brother. With then soon Bakugo saying, what? You started treating him like he's beneath you. You started beating him with your quirks alongside everyone else. And since you were mostly doing it and everybody looked up to you, everybody started bullying him as well. And this lasted all, not just to us being kids, but even now, into us being in junior high schoolers. and going into high school. I can't respect you like that. And yet, you haven't done one thing that I expect you to do if you wanted my forgiveness. You haven't apologized to Izuku, not once. Not at all. You continue to look down on him and treat him like nothing. What has he done to deserve any of that? What has he done to you? Then Bakugo screams out, "Because the damn nerd always looks down on me!" Then everybody else basically looks at the spiky blonde, ashen blonde. Then, as for Akira, she's saying, "What?" Saying, "You damn know it. The damn nerds always look down on me. Continue believing he can become a hero even though the damn nerd's quirkless. Continue striving to become a hero even though he's just going to get himself hurt and possibly even get somebody killed. The damn nerd needs to know his damn place. And I'm tired of him looking down on me thinking he can continue striving for something that isn't realistic. He needs a reality check. And if I had to keep on beating the living shit out of him to realize that, then so." Then, soon, Akira slaps Bakugo in the face. Soon, Bakugo realizing from the pain of the slap, and soon, looking at Akira with that of murderous intent, before that murderous intent died down, as she begins to tear up. Soon, Akira speaking, saying, "You seriously don't get it. You've never understood him. You never even tried to understand him, and yet you're supposed to be our childhood best friend, the person that we grew up with after all these years, and yet you still don't get him. And you still proving that you haven't changed, not one bit." Soon, Bakugo saying, "What are you? Don't you damn get it, you stupid, ignorant, egotistical bastard! Izuku has never looked down on you. He has never seen you beneath him whatsoever. He's always considered you his equal. He's always considered wanting to stand beside you. Always. It doesn't, even after everything that he's gone through, even after every training, everything that we have done, you still consider him weak. Even after finally him getting his confidence and standing side by side, not just beside me, but also Dad and everyone else, you still continue to belittle him. And it seriously sickens the hell out of me. And now that I know how you truly feel about Izuku, I finally realize you're never going to change. Not one bit." Soon, Bakugo saying, "Aki, soon, she's saying, "Don't even call me by that nickname anymore. You don't even deserve it." And as soon Akira begins walking away, as she soon stops saying, "And by the way, just because Izuku is quirkless, that doesn't mean he's powerless. I think it's about time you realize that." Soon, she continues walking, as then Bakugo gritting his teeth and then saying, damn it all, you stupid, selfish, ignorant dumbass. Why the hell did you have to open your damn big mouth?" As he's saying this, as many people believe that he's saying it towards Akira. However, he's actually saying it towards himself. However, soon after, an explosion happens nearing the entrance of Tatooine Mall, then a couple of villains begin to appear with saying, "Damn it, we just had to do this in a public area, didn't we?" Another one of them saying, "Can't be helped. After all, we had to get the trigger somehow, and we were running quite a bit of late on a certain someone." Then another person not even saying anything, as these, three individuals having that of mask, with one having that of a regular germ protective mask, another one having that of a plague doctor's mask, and another one having that of a bag sack mask, actually, with a couple of eye holes coming out of it. with Akira soon seeing the situation, as then she goes to her purse within saying, "Ah, shit, I totally forgot my Legatus is back at home. I don't have my Legion on me." With soon one of the heroes soon shows up as being a generic hero with saying, "Hold, villains, stop right there." With soon as the guy without a plague doctor's mask with that of a red suit and messy blonde hair saying, "Sorry, officer, sorry, we'll be on our way. We didn't want to cause any trouble after all." With then soon saying, Save your excuses when I take you bastards down." With as the guy having that of somewhat of a steel blade quirk as blades coming out of his arm. With then soon the other guy with that of the regular, germ protection mask, as he's a big burly dude with that of a sleeveless jacket showing his abs and arms with that of jeans, and he's also bald at the same time as well. As then he breaks those blades as his arms begins to emit crystals with saying, "Saddle you. Seriously, heroes like you nowadays are all talk, no work. I can tell." With then soon the hero getting punched in the face, being sent flying, as then many of the civilians began getting even more scared, knowing that a hero was just defeated by 3 villains after all. With then the other guy saying, "Well, that takes care of that. Let's get out of here. Where's our ride gonna show up?" With soon the big dude can help say, "It's supposed to be here in the next couple of." With soon flames began being sent flying at them, as it was from Akira, as she breathes fire out of her mouth. With then soon one of the villains saying, "Ah, great, another." With then saying, "Hold on, I think she's a civilian and she's using her quirk. So that's an act of vigilanteism, that's for sure. Hey lady, you know you're going to get in trouble for that. You know that, right?" Within Akira trying to catch her breath saying, "Don't even bother." With soon pulling out her holographic badge saying, Officer Akira Howard, officer of the Police Neuron Division." With soon one of them say, "Seriously, a cop? And she's a girl, and she's that of a little girl she doesn't look anything older than a middle schooler." With then soon the guy couldn't help but say, "Oh boy, looks like not only heroes are becoming more and more younger these days, but even cops are starting to bring in young blood too. Oh well, can't be helped." With soon the guy bringing out a gun out of one of his back pockets. With soon Akira was about to jump out of the way. Within soon explosions began to come from behind as somebody screams out, "Die!" With then a massive explosion sends all 3 of them flying backwards. However, the big guy soon basically stands his ground with crystals emerging from him. However, a few of those crystals begin to fall off his body. With then soon Akira saying, "What the? Katsuki? What are you saying? Stop, don't talk like that, you damn idiot. And what the hell you think you're getting yourself involved in this shit?" Saying, "I have to. It's my job, dumbass." Saying, "Your job? Last time I checked, you're still a shitty middle schooler. What makes you think that?" With soon coming out of the smoke, the big guy basically tries to slam his massive hand down on the 2. With then soon Akira breathes her flames, within the guy covering himself from the fire. However, even though it's protecting his skin, the heat alone is starting to get to his head, with Akira soon pushing even more and more of the flames onto him. Within, Bakugo sending that of an explosion towards the guy with rapid explosions, sending him flying backwards on his back. But then the other guy kept saying, can't be helped. Guess we gotta use one of the new products. With soon, he pulls out the gun once again. However, inside, it shows that of a special bullet. With soon, as it being a small hand revolver, with soon pointing it at Bakugo. With then, as the bullet was about to be sent towards Bakugo, as Akira getting scared, saying, "Katsuki, move now!" However, it was about to be too late. Before soon, an invisible figure soon appears right in front of Bakugo. However, that invisible figure he cannot see, but for Akira, she knows who it is, as it being a legion. But not just any legion, as being the Axe Legion, her father's legion. With then, soon, the guy saying, "What the hell?" With then, the person saying, "You alright, Katsuki?" With then, Bakugo realizing the voice saying, "Wait, the Uncle Max? What the hell are you?" Saying, "Sorry, kid, don't have much to talk. Right now, I need to." With soon, the guy with the bag mask over his head tries to rush after Max. With then, soon, the guy was about to chomp down on him before being sent flying with Max's glaive. With then, soon him being sent, lands on the ground spinning and basically trying to recover himself before the big guy basically catches him. With soon, Max saying, "Just as I thought, you guys are the lower rank members of the Chiha Saikai, the lesser members of the eight bullets, if I recall." With then soon, one of them come up and say, "So the cops have already started to realize that? Damn, we gotta tell Overhaul about this." As the big guy couldn't help but think to himself about this. Within him about to ask, within him saying, "Hey, Setsuno, where the hell is our damn ride?" With soon, the guy known as Setsuno, the blonde-haired guy with the plague doctor's mask, saying, if they haven't shown up yet, then that means they're taking their sweet-ass time, or they're also being..." Within Max saying, "Sorry, your ride may be coming, but it may have some, company on its way." With soon, they began hearing that of beeping, as it coming from that of a black van. With soon, Setsuno saying, "That's our ride." With then saying, "Hojo, hook on to, get us on there." With then the doors of the van begin to slide open. With soon Hojo grabbing onto his two comrades, before soon grabbing onto the open door, as they were soon began fleeing as fast as they can, as Hojo soon goes into it with his comrades. Within Max saying, "Well, there they go." Within Bakugo screaming, "Why the hell are you just letting them go? You had to go." With saying, "Don't worry, Katsuki. We already have that covered." With soon, having a comm device in his ear, saying, "Alicia, you're up. You still going after them?" Saying, "Alright, still on it." With soon, Alicia on her Beast Legion, with basically chasing after each and every one at the three suspects in their vehicle. Within jumping down to the streets, chasing after them, saying, "So, you want us to take care of them now?" As then, Max saying, "Personally, yes, I want you to. However, I don't want to deal with that bastard Sir Night-Eye basically saying we're going onto his turf. So, best thing we could do is help him out by tracking them." try and get close and put a tracker down. With then Alicia saying, all right, I'll do it. And soon switching to her, her ex-baton's blaster form, is then soon having that of a tracker shot inside as one of the rounds, then shooting it. Then she soon goes to the sidewalk and jumping off her Legion. Within saying, tracker already done, Captain. So, what are we gonna do now? Saying, we gotta wait and figure things out. Right now, I need to see to my daughter and her childhood friend, after all. Then soon going to Akira, as Max saying, you okay, Aki? Then saying, yeah, I'm fine, Dad. Thanks for coming, and sorry that you had to save me. If I had my Legatus, I would. Saying, nah, don't think like that. This was your day off, especially away from work. Having your Legatus on you all constantly 24/7 just is more of a problem than anything. It's the only reason why I allow Izuku to continue having his, since it's the only way to protect him, after all. Soon, Bakugo hearing this saying, what? Then she said, as then Max saying, but you did good holding them at bay for the time being. If you didn't, who knows how many innocent people would get hurt. But even though you are an officer, you still used your quirk without permission. Even us officers have to take responsibility for that. Saying, yeah, sorry, Dad. Saying, don't worry. Since you're not a civilian and you are an officer, you'll get at least a little bit of a slap on the wrist, after all. Just don't make it a habit, after all. Then Akira saying, yes, Cap. With Max giving her a look, but saying, yes, Dad. As soon Max looking at Bakugo saying, hey, Katsuki, you need a ride? I think it's best if I take you home right about now instead of waiting later. Then Bakugo was about to retort, but then soon Akira saying, definitely, you should definitely take him along with us, since he does live really close to near us, after all. Then Max saying, definitely, come on, I'll give you guys a ride. Then soon Max and Akira head to his police car, with Bakugo still realizing, saying, Deku has some kind of device that allows him to defend himself. Then realizing Akira's words saying, and in the record, Katsuki, quirkless doesn't mean powerless. Soon realizing those words, and also the device that Akira and Izuku has been having for at least that of 2 years that they had at school, must be some way to defend themselves, especially Izuku. Not only that, he also had it during the entrance exam, so that also means that Izuku has some kind of power, or possibly he awakened his quirk in some way and has to use a certain device to allow him to use it. Then hearing, after coming to this realization, Bakugo gets even more angry, but not at Akira for hiding it, but more at Izuku for basically hiding it from him. And after that realization, he wants to literally murder Izuku and want to put him in his place even more than he did before. As for Akira, little she didn't know, this would actually lead to a rift between her and Bakugo, getting bigger and bigger as the months to come. Then soon, but as Max drops off Bakugo at his family home, within Akira doing this, being dropped off at their family apartment, then Akira saying, gotta head to HQ, saying, yeah, gotta put in a report. Also gotta tell the commander about the tracker. Then soon, Akira saying, You also said about the Chiha Saikai. If I recall, they were a Yakuza group that's still well active here in Japan, even though they're pretty small like they used to be. With then Max saying, unfortunately, the Chiha Saikai wasn't really much of a, well, bad group. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're Yakuza, but they're basically a bunch of people that look after their community and themselves. That's how they've always been. It's the Yakuza way. It's only those who basically deal with drug dealing that we deal with. And it looks like they started doing so. With then soon Akira's eyes widening saying, drug dealing? Wait, isn't that the case that saying, yeah, that was the case that you originally that you and Izuku were working on for the past couple of months before it being, well, transferred to the narcotics. But also, there was something else I kept it from you. It wasn't just sent to the narcotics division of the police here in Tokyo. It was also given to a pro hero by the name of Sir Night-Eye. With then she's saying, what? Just like that? But we were saying, I get it. We were working on it. Don't get us wrong. Neuron, we have a lot more, well, we have a lot more clout and a lot more control than any other police officer. However, since heroes have a lot more authority, they get a lot more cases. And especially if a pro hero is working on a case themselves, the police have to help them, not the other way around. With then she's saying, that's so much bullshit. It's not fair. Saying, that's just how it is. But if we give them a lot more information, then even the great Sir Night-Eye, the sidekick to All Might, can't get any information, then I guess we can do it better. And that tracker should basically, well, speed up his investigation for at least the next 2 to 3 months, actually. So yeah, with then Kira saying, well, at least I can call that somewhat of a win. Saying, true. Also, you should better get going. Knowing your brother, he probably saw the news and is most likely worried about you. With then Akira's eyes widening, saying, oh shit, you're totally right. I gotta go, Dad. Good luck on the paper and the report. With then soon, Max waves to his daughter before he drives off. As then Akira walks up to the flights of stairs before stopping at their apartment door, inserts the key, unlocks it, and then opens the knob. Within soon a high-pitched voice saying, Akira! As it being Izuku, worried for his twin sister, saying, Akira, I'm so glad that you're okay and safe. I was so worried, especially when I found out that you didn't have your Legatus on you. I was so worried. Soon, she pushed her twin brother off, saying, I'm fine, Izuku. I'm totally fine. You got nothing to worry about, promise. But I was, well, looked after. Actually, Katsuki helped me out. With then Izuku saying, Kachan helped you? That's surprising. I thought for sure he would have been pissed. Saying, that's what I thought too, but he really actually did help me out. Even though I feel like something bad happened, especially what I told him. Saying, what did you tell him? Saying, I basically defended you again, but this time more aggressively, and told him that that quirkless doesn't mean powerless. I don't know how he took it, but I'm worried. So you think you could, well, try to be a lot more safer, or at least try to stay around me at least a little bit more until you get into UA? Or when you get your entrance letter? With then hearing this, Izuku saying, yeah, I get it. I absolutely do. With soon she hugging her twin brother. With then Akira saying, that's all I could ask for. At any rate, after this night, I am definitely just going to go in my bed and take a shower and go to sleep. With then Izuku saying, that would be a good idea. if you would like to make it up to you after this, well, horrible date that you probably went on with Kachan, I might make you something for breakfast, your favorite, after all. Within hearing this, Akira saying, you know, you're the best twin brother a girl could ask for. Within Izuku scratching the back of his head saying, huh, thanks, Akira. Within the two hugging it out once again before they separate from each other. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Love to read them. And like I said before, if this video can get up to at least that of 100 views and that of 50 likes, I'll make this a mainstay series after all. So yeah, any rate, if you guys like this, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, keep up to date with my videos when I upload on this channel. Also, check out my Discord, gaming channel, side channel, and Patreon, all linked in the description below. So, with all that said, this is Mooky, signing out. Later, guys, and I hope you all take care. Finish it off, my beloved Shiro.
Hi, everyone. This is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!